Ooh, Brian. Emotional control equals trading success. Now, how do we get to an emotional control point? In my opinion, the easiest way to get an emotional control over your trades is by having the right position size. I'll tell you a story. I was tucking my younger son, Elliot, into bed one night. This was early on in my trading career. And I was all the way in, as far in as you could get, right? Totally levered in. And I remember just having this like cold sweat just overwhelm me, thinking to myself, whoa, if the market crashes tomorrow, I'm done. I'm toast. Reason being is I had no emotional control. I definitely didn't have trading success, but I had way too big of a position. Like Brian says with rules, right? Your rules need to include a position, position size. And I would put that at the top of the pyramid every time, or the bottom of the funnel right here. Before the very last thing you've got to make sure you put on is the right size. Because you put on a trade and it's 10 times too big, you're going to worry about it 10 times more than you would about another trade. Well, Chris, how do you determine what size is too big? What's the appropriate size? I like 2%, right? Listen, if I'm wrong on this trade, I still have 98% of my account left. 98% is an okay thing to walk away with. But if I put on 70% of my account into a trade, and then I wake up the next day and the market's gone against me, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm worried. I can't tell you how many nights of not being able to sleep did I go through before I realized just how important position sizing was. And it's not about you want to trade the smallest you can, because realistically, you want to put on a trade that is going to work and move the needle, right? And that's why I like 2%. Because let's say if you have a $100 account, you're not putting a $2 trade on. You could put on a big trade, but only give it $2 of risk. That's the difference, right? If you know how much risk you're taking up front, following the rules, and you know what that turns into for your position size with just, a little bit of math, then you can put on a trade that you can tell will move the needle in the direction you want it to go when it works. And when it doesn't, you get out. It's a scratch. It's a paper cut. You move on with your life. So that's how I feel. I don't think we even got to the rest of that. That's how I feel that you can gain emotional control. If you're a greedy trader, start following your rules. Right, Brian? If you're an anxious trader, start reducing your risk. There you go. I guess I was an anxious trader. If you're a scared trader, start thinking in probabilities. Right? Backtest your systems. If you're an angry trader, focus on the next opportunity, not the one staring you in the face right now. The one that didn't work out. All right. Thank you all so much for coming to today's 10-minute trading room. Yorn, do me a favor. If you can, please jump into that link that I just, that April sent you. In fact, give me another second here, Yorn. Oh, I can't do it while I'm live. I will send it to you in the DMs on the, just checking to see if April did. No, I'll send it to you in the DMs in the Discord just to make sure that you've got it. And I'll see you over there in just a minute. Everyone else, have a fantastic day. And in fact, if Yorn is up for it, I believe everyone can jump in and watch too. We talked about that. Here's the link to Yorn's meeting. And as y'all know, I love to do that where we can have a meeting, we can chat. Yorn's got a thumbs up, and everyone else can learn from it as well. Because Yorn's going to have the same questions that Brian's going to have, and Victor's going to have the same questions that Yorn's going to have, and everything else. So, thank you all so much for coming to today's 10-minute trading room. Yorn, I'll see you in just a moment. Everyone else, we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Talk later.